job, a new position, be admitted to university, there are some things that you need to do that are the extra mile, things that other applicants may not do. But keep in mind, with anything that you're trying to apply to, that there are probably thousands of applicants, and you need to be unique. For example, if you're trying to get a new job, whether it's in IT, engineering, education, you should send an additional email to the hiring manager or the team and say, please accept this as an indication of my interest in the position that you have available, and then attach to that message a cover letter and your resume, or maybe highlight something from your career so far that could possibly bring something to the table. Instead of just simply putting in your application on Indeed or submitting it on LinkedIn or what have you, there are some things that you need to do that will set you apart. And believe it or not, you have experiences that are valuable that you can then bring from the inside into the world that would possibly bring value to the organization that you're trying to be a part of. And I tell people this: don't try to apply to so many different jobs across the board and then not have any success. But then at the end of the day, you say, if that doesn't work out, then I'll just be a teacher. Because let me tell you, teaching isn't just a job that you do for a paycheck. It's not just a placeholder, because that's the type of a career responsibility where you're making an impact on future generations. And every day that those young people see you, they're going to mimic and be impressionable. So think about what you're doing. But again, if you're trying to get a new job, it's wise to set yourself apart and don't simply submit your application and your resume. Figure out what you can do that's out of the ordinary. Maybe it's going up to the actual person in person and having a conversation with them and shaking their hand and looking them in the eye. Maybe it's actually going to the building or to the campus, taking a tour, introducing yourself to different people who are a part of that organization. And then they can have something to talk about once they go back with their team. And you will be the person that stands out. And that's just the principle of achievement. All right, going the extra mile. Okay, you've already had the opportunity to put in an application, a resume, but maybe you didn't get an opportunity to submit a cover letter within that application. Find their email addresses or their actual mailing addresses and send them some material about who you are. Because remember, you're not just doing this for now, you're doing this for the future. All right, it's your man from the classroom to reality. Let's go.